Welcome back to Hollywood on the Green. Talk about genre bending. Landscape with Invisible Hand is a thought-provoking sci-fi comedy romance with a dash of social commentary. The story was adapted from a novel by M.T. Anderson, who attended the Sundance premiere and joined the Q&A, along with Finley and cast members Tiffany Haddish, Michael Gandolfini, and Kylie Rogers. We're going to go behind the scenes and hear from the actors and the director. But before we take a look behind the curtain, here's a brief synopsis. Years into an alien occupation of Earth, the human race is still adjusting to the new world order and its quirky, coffee table-sized overlords called the VUV. Their flashy, advanced technology initially held promise for global prosperity, but rendered most human jobs and steady income obsolete. When the 17-year-old artist Adam Campbell and new girlfriend Chloe Marsh discover the VUV are particularly fascinated with human love and will pay for access to it, they decide to live stream their budding romance to make extra cash for themselves and their families. Life is good for a while until the flame of their teenage love fizzles out, and they're forced to make a very different, absurdly life-altering sacrifice for their families. Let's take a look at the trailer and then we'll go behind the scenes.
You know, you really captured his essence. Maybe his face could use a little more detail, though.
It's like a photograph.
I'm Adam.
Chloe.
Sure you're not gonna make fun of it?
Just show me.
All right.
Oh my God. This might be the nicest thing anyone's ever done for me.
You have 62 viewers and $300 total.
They don't have love in their culture. They find romantic stuff super exotic and interesting. They pay and they watch you go on dates.
Family dinner is one of our most cherished human rituals.
Do you have to do this right now, Chloe?
You're not supposed to talk about the broadcast on the broadcast.
Hey, would you keep that shit out of my line of sight?
Why don't you keep your shit out of our line of sight?
You didn't invent courtship broadcast, bitch.
It has recently become obvious you are deceiving your viewers.
What?
Deceiving.
The title of your broadcast is Adam and Chloe in Love, and yet you are not in love. I want you to repay all funds you have received.
Wait.
We've already spent everything we made just to live.
Then I will take you to court, and your families will be in debt for approximately 6 generations.
Do you want me to cut that for you?
Where is the nearest restaurant?
No part of my body can make that noise.
Well, it certainly won't if you don't try.
We can get that love back.
Romantic love is the most poetic of all human love modes. It should never be faked.
I'm just like any other person. I want to grow up and fall in love and be swept off my feet.
We've lost a lot since you guys came here. But we've overcome a lot, too.
Now this is a new twist on the alien takeover and their effects on the economy and how it's putting people out of work. Kind of like the Hollywood studios and streaming platforms these days. The aliens are fascinated by human emotion, and especially romantic love, which doesn't exist in their culture.
Landscape with Invisible Hand is the story of a young artist coming of age and falling in and out of love in a world that has been taken over by aliens.
You're kidding me.
Hey, park somewhere else!
These aliens take over our economic system, which puts a lot of people out of work.
This new alien empire is very fascinated by humanity itself. So the main export from Earth is love.
They don't have love in their culture. They find romantic stuff super exotic and interesting.
Chloe has the idea to broadcast their relationship to the aliens.
Basically doing live streams
of them, like, going on cute little dates.
And that's what I loved about this really sort of over-the-top science fiction metaphor. The only thing that humans can still sell is what makes them human.
You have 62 viewers and $300 total.
They put on these little nodes that project everything that they can see, smell, hear, touch.
It has become obvious you are deceiving your viewers.
What?
Deceiving.
I will take you to court, and your families will be in debt for approximately 6 generations.
A lot of us had this feeling that there was just something off about the world. There was something alien about the world.
Hi.
We're part of this system that just feels so far away, so impenetrable, so confusing.
I hope that people find in it a reflection of this moment that we're living through right now.
You didn't invent courtship broadcast, bitch.
Audiences can expect some laughs. Do you want me to cut that for you? Some tears.
We've lost a lot since you guys came here.
They can expect to be talking about it for a while.
They can't expect to be like, ooh, you know what this reminds me of?
Today.
The concept of our world being taken over by economic means seemed fresh and a bit odd to the filmmaker, as well as the romance between the two kids and the family dynamic. Yes, this sci-fi, comedy, romance experience will have audiences talking, especially given our current landscape. Based on the social relevance and the ambition of this film, we're going to give it a birdie. MGM releases the movie, Landscape with Invisible Hand, August 18th in theaters across the country. And that's a wrap for Hollywood on the Green this week. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back next week. In the meantime, please do subscribe and share with your friends. This is a movie we should be talking about.